Hi students, I am come back again and hopefully you know as per the schedule today my class was manually. So last day we have studied on the chemical properties of the alkane and today we will study the remaining part of the alkane. So first one is the methane. Hopefully you already know that methane is the first member of the alkane series and methane is also known as the Mars gas. Methane can be found by the bacterial decomposition of the any living material or any living animal also, and methane is also found in the coal mining, and due to that reason methane is also known as the fire dam. It is known as the fire dam because it is just tremendous explosive when it is mixed with the air. So how we prepare artificially methane? There are the lots of processors available in the Val and Val, page number 205. You can study there, and I am describing it shortly. First one, if you heated sodium acetate by the sodium hydroxide or soda lime, it can be formed into the methane gas. Second one, when methyl iodide is react with the nascent hydrogen, it can produce the methane gas. But when the nascent hydrogen is react with the methyl iodide, how the nascent hydrogen we will prepare? The nascent hydrogen will be prepared by the action of the 95% ethanol on the zinc and copper mixture, and finally the methane gas will be collected on the water. Third one, when aluminum carbide is react with the water or dilute acid, it can be produced also methane. And last one, that means hopefully you remember I have studied in the classroom the Grignard reagent. When the Grignard reagent, that means the alkyl halide is react with the water, it can be produced also methane. Hopefully you can see it. There are the 4 steps described in the methane for the preparation of the methane in very short form, and you have got it on the Val and Val book. Okay. Next one, what are the properties of the alkane? What are the properties of the methane? Actually, methane already we have studied. Methane is the first member of the alkane series. So, methane bears the all general properties of the alkane. So, what are the several another properties than the alkane which are in the methane? What are the defined properties? Number 1, when we react methane with the chlorine gas in the presence of the UV light or ignite it, then it can produce the carbon. It can produce the hydrochloric acid and carbon. Next one, when we react methane with the steam, remember not water, steam, that means the vaporization phase of the water, in the presence of the nickel catalyst, it can produce carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas. But if we heat it again in the presence of the zinc oxide and chromium oxide, it can produce the methyl alcohol, that means the methanol. Next, when methane will be heated on the 1500 degrees Celsius temperature in the absence of the air, then methane can be produced the ethylene gas along with the hydrogen gas. And lastly, when methane reacts with the limited air presence with oxygen, that means the presence of the oxygen will be within a limit, and if we heat methane in the limited oxygen presence, then methane can be converted to the carbon black and water. And what are the use of the methane? Methane we can use, number one, already you have discussed here, when methane is heated with the steam, it can be produced the methanol. So commercially, methane is also used to preparation of the methanol. Methane can be used for the preparation of the shoe polishing black ink. Methane can be used by the preparation of the different rubber tires. There are the lots of preparations of the methane. And one thing we have missed here, what are the general property, that means the physical property of the methane, what is the solubility property? That is, methane is insoluble in water but soluble in the different organic solvent like methanol, ethanol, etc. So in short, this is methane. You have studied it from the Val and Val, and we will study ethane in our next video. Okay, thank you, bye.